there. Long ago I don't come with no video. Long ago I just into this class of an activity. I really feel at this moment a little bit speechless. I am in Argentine, Buenos Aires. The same ones ever which I call the way I call them for what they are and what they do. Permanently keeps on making all kind of crap. And the ways of this all about deliver something that said to kidding me whenever I come here and saying that they manipulated me for I to get hungry. Just got a very coffee with some croissants. There are small, there says the croissants are the big ones. No, there are croissants, small and another size. It's so slovenly. Just something and Sodoma, which I call the ones that rapes and murders people all around and destroys them next to me and to us all what they do in uniform saying we're the government. So that delivered into here some croissants with some kind of a chemistry, poisoning, bacterial things around. But further this or that, here were really good enough and the attention were alright. They gave me clean merchandise, everything is okay. The attention were really kind, except to bother personnel from here inside. Well, I already were in this table seated to ask her please to bring me a couple of more because of I suppose being manipulated and I had hungry for the poison. Well, just were all around the city, the state. Had a moment walking all around and trying to do something else about justice parties. I wanted to have some more better. And suddenly happened the reality of simply got the chance about some to do about my life. And I couldn't reach out no much in the immediations as I live around here. More people were kidnapped, more people were raped, more people were murdered. And also the frequent robberies of this, which are permanently doing what they do. And the simplicity of everything like it is the 10 ever clothy cut buttons coffee and ALEJANDRO young Kirchner's empire and the generations of the bodies of them. Well, one of the things that it called my attention of this day especially, were exactly certain things around my life which with the doesn't know here, doesn't know there, doesn't know this, doesn't know that. As opposed to being all around, not only in jail, not only consuming drugs and being alcoholized myself, but also being the super nymph all around with whatever the fellows to wanted to get inside in a compulsive witchcraft sodomika it kind of wanna come. So suddenly I suppose being all around there and all around this, it were just nothing. But only walk around and expecting I could ever reach out some agonized favor while a lot of people were under murder and destructions and still. Well, to say exactly this, I heard some things around about Adonai making me know. And it were really serious. at the point of this all really got around our lives. And suddenly, on this all realities were a very altered and about these all things that were happening all around, it is really serious to understand the character of a judge and the character of an officer of law at the moment of the history of humanity and technological we are, to telling that ain't no possible I'm making no videos with my Android the way that I present in my YouTube and over here. Suddenly, there says this device, my Android, cannot possibly giving a choice for any video referently, like you can see here. I'm gonna show you making a real test. There is it for photo, and you can see me in suddenly. Alright, a little bit, give me a moment. And they're reducing the focus. You have me, this is for video, so I can come and doing this, and I start to recording, and there says that ain't not possible this to recording a video like I were doing since I got it every day like I done. So suddenly says that ain't not possible there to be capacity for recording no voice. So I come over here and I say over this recording on this video, this little thing that I'm going to publish in my YouTube just for a couple of megabytes for there to be the experience of the day. It cannot be a microphone says, it cannot exist. It's a joke of the livest thing on my life, on my own, everything we're done, but them disgusting freaks of hell, and I will be just a fraud and a liar and incapable of codes. Just a meat for their trade, right? I hope you heard me, so I'm going to do this now. While I keep on making this, they says here, which is a microphone, cannot exist no microphone, and there cannot exist no capacity to recording no voice unless it's singing. Samsung is awesome, and there are another awesome trademarks, which suddenly we can take a look around products and understanding what they provide some nanotech and the most of the bestest ever, we took ahead in the chances we can do awesome things. So I'm coming up to my YouTube like I always done. There you have the page, and anytime comes the video that I just recorded. If Claro doesn't cut out or a federal and national chamber of communications, there you go, my video. So a test of a day. With the title, if you can say a test of a day, just for brazen hell freaks, accomplices of Sodoma, Argentina, great justice of all general age, Kirchner, and officialism. SMDL. F5. OS record. Last key. And clean up my side. Last key. SC New York. Okay, so put it the details in the my there. If you can check around, they're gonna be same. With the date, with my name in just letters first, the second name, the first last name, and REDEMI in my YouTube Cantamicans. Put it public, and I just gave in the entrance right there, and anytime that are coming, there you have, not much found, and there goes my little tiny video of test, charting, like with the rest, right? Works, it's amazing. So this is what I'm gonna do. Yes, I messed up every T here. It says a ist of a day. I should putting a T for there to be a test. So sorry, there is just a very quickly thing, and I'm gonna fix this. Just a very quick thing. Give me a moment. Paying the quotes of Claro for them to let me having my networks, which happens some another kind of a things here in Argentina. It's nasty every way. Sorry for the victims in Florida and the ones that really wants for what it means to be a real nation and to be a respect and to be a very interesting values, respect, worth, and about being the reality that we should. So I come again to my YouTube, and I have it right there. Coming again. Yeah, got my YouTube Prime page. So I'll come without videos, and then I'm coming again. So in my screen, it rotates. I'm watching about the 10% of 5.2 megabytes, which should really be speeding and quicker. There's a very so tiny video, should already be done. Well, further this, there are happening other kind of things. I'm in the middle of this all where something like just having a very sorry my Hebrew English. Alright, Blethen he does Scotland and Thico for how the Schmoffelectic of Mokkadis and Kaddish Moffeling. If I will have think of the Shefty, what in Smoffledehan. In Replamelachen had the Scotland and Sheffer Happiness and Kaddish Mofflop. Yeah, in Happy the Sahid is Schmoffelechan, given the Schmoffelam Triggy. El Happy, Schmerfeld, Contul Scotland, the Schmoffelam. Lefty pocket of Mokledes Pasiki, Shopper and Fasinem, Capna. Elfadefti, Safalanti Mokhalish Afat. Gabletakitas Mokledefti as Afadim. Vela vertrotten Kalien Fatitas Kokledes Sefadish Mokhale and Fadiski. Gesofa. Al-Nahi, Vedan Kokledes Fadish Mokhalata, Moknika. Gant Hachidi, She'evachta, Gantridat Lonka Hanis Sotomot, Intrik Tevalach Tishochat and Sonomotadiskan and Sachim, Ultimate Cladia Sachet, Estefachlit, Zel Shoe Nomotadasi Velkulofti, Gatan Tachlovota, Schmapelachita and Schmapeling, Gel Echti, Gat Antridi, Kotlevet Vitash Machachanis Achtin, Tridisintali. Gelkom wordt vervloot en Takadish kot en Kalachad Nisid. In het gedel Klidachta, Vervlochti Isha en Fachta. Gemat Vervlocht Isha Kapama Kalachadi Isha Hafanon. Shechti ben Sochal Shechti in Sachanim. Melvekhemekan Khalatan Sachal Khanichanim. Al-Tayret Khayni Shechal Khidin Shechanef. Ogla Entravekti Votchoska, Viskedrasicha Eshoflet. Infinachtlin Katan Khatishofle Tanin. Zifrit Kheleseferti, on Sportle and Radish Onfen. Inatledaki and Somotle Fekadish Onflecha, Zitritach on Trodische van Klot and Sachim. On Mochti, and Samlochti, the Kadish Mochle. Motabelti, and Sachmon, Tredibos Hofle, Zishkavati and Pekachni on Mochadash Nathan. So the reality of this will bring the blood converti console of Compladian Sachmedid. Ilecha Prince Mokleven Shakti and blood Redecha. Iskatrebit Shakti on Olofa then Shofan. Minimal Clemetri and Fakledish on Falati. Adle Etati from Kleska. Alhosh Odradi Koemenach Wachadish of Atlantica from Lachet and Slavenki. So slowly. In the middle of this all, the whole letter Kati of Florida Secretary Planet had become a planet. And we've done it first. Let's commercialize and let's go to our friends inside Argentina. We've done this, and he wanted to say that belonged to them, but look, it is what we've done and it's how it works. So, Nike. And thank you so much, Kevin, US. Have a mighty blessing. Vervlammen den Sachli that I so good and Shachid and Motladanchi with the rest all as well. So Vervlammen and Sachid doesn't Verlecha the Schmofita Gerin Trecha, the Schmop and Kaflaikes and Vervlammen Tranisa. Juel and Vervlammen the 3 minutes and Heat, or living for the best of Vervlammen Zekaskid and Tranintera. In Clever Triven Vervlammen and a software the Shafakman. Inapledan Hidish Kompladika Fafin. And Clementopla de Saint Catrasib. So, southern in the middle of the soul, we find out the evangelics of Guillermo de Seprain and Osvaldo Carnival telling to the uniform sick the generation things like you are the authority, you do whatever you want. And the only thing like you have to treat your life and your business and your whatever you do with is with God. So you go, you are the authority and you must be respected. And for this class of freaks of hell, God is the beast. Luciano Troviano, the little master excrement, the pretense of president of the world, actuality, world 2014, since 2004. So, this reality delivered in Clemente Fachlidin Kaskatan Fachlidin Inshke and Hebel Hadino Fachlidin. The people that understand, which is God, sees them and says, I can do whatever I want. So you give me freedom for I go, rape, kill, rob, and fortune, and anything like this freaks of shit does. You get the hell out of here and don't you ever return there to come back there anymore. That is the cut of Carnival, Train, Crudo, Cabrera, and Anacondia, and a whole associated. So suddenly, one finds in the middle of the way that this lousy shit says, I can do whatever I want because if I am the one to commence, I am the authority. And goes all around, forging, making up policial, national security, judicial, presidential, whatever the hell around, and even disgusting civil, and arming and organizing that generates all around, kidnapping people with the invention, with the armed, with the made up, with forgery, robs them, rapes them, murders them, they do work for something good, I am the one to commence, everything is okay. And in the middle of this all also are saying we are machos and everything is like we say and we are going to say who we are and what we are. And they showing, don't you see me? I am good, don't you feel me? others' lives pieces assembling, as if they will be a living Sodoma pieces Lego. And in the middle of this all also, the reality of bad witchcraft with witchcraft, like the two Baldies pedophilics that generates of the phony, keeps on arranging with Instruction Pedophilic Club of Aníbal Fernández, Examination Pretended of Courts, Desbrados, Argentina except for one, about how to arranging better is just a delirious work, never shown up and never happened nothing. So suddenly, this couple of the generation in uniforms keeps on raping kids and going around raping men's, women's, and saying anyone can rape. All of us can rape. You tell the witches to help you. You just put it, you bleed, you come in. Sorry the word, but it's exactly textual, the terms. You just do your job and you leave and you let them. The rest to handle. They're for that. We do what we gotta do, that's all. Of course. And taking the shares of the robbery to the rape and murder, like those lousy hell rats has cars stolen and also a couple of apartments, telling belongs to us because of we're the government, we do whatever we want, and especially with me, because of evangelics allowed. And of course, and in the middle of this all even, the reality is exactly this. Rape by witchcraft being alienated consciously about what they're doing and says is science. We do what we have to do. Rapes, destroys, ills, murders, puts like pieces of clots in the middle of them disgusting, abominable existence like rotten pieces of meat. Everyone is. With a pardon for the victim salad. Another night we'll know about this and we'll show and work about this really sooner. And at the point of the reality is this, comes a lot of other consequences and situations. They says, I am the macho and I'm gonna do. And whenever there starts to getting the right condition of the BLYTT and the Shetaya that puts them to do that, and they Shetaya starts to having the fever of the hell and cannot making no better because of the Ruach Elohim starts to destroying everything that they do, and the devil requests us go ahead and do. They gotta go to rape for more for they to be stable and saying we are the ones to come and we are the government of the world. So suddenly this sick shit, nasty, abominable cast are exactly the Beth Van Fletishka Tanzania. Sodoma were exactly the same, and they are Sodoma with the pardon of victims a lot, which are murdered every day and every day destroyed and every day killed. And thus disgusting prostitutes of power saying that they fight against the enemy of God and watching up me, praying Crudo Carnival Cabrera and them sickle associated freaks of the hell and Anacondia, making the muchest bravas we are going to come in and there is done what we say. And in the middle of this all, keeps on making the same abominations all over. And making up with the everything already forged and made up with Prefectura Naval Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, Metropolitana CIDE of them, that everything already shown forgery, turns to saying that the ones that shown it is what it is, forgery and robbery, thefts, Alibaba and the 144,000, disgusting hell shit, telling that there is for the Lord taking away to the devil, and going ahead about this forgeries from the first to the last after 1,889,214 persons murdered for this and a little bit more, that shown what they are, who they are, and what they do. Everything were truth, and they were my accomplices for the making robbery to the state of Argentina and to the making robbery to them and much other. And there are now 204 Custis accounts in the New York City in a severe international home banking at my name accounts that I never asked and I never said. And the ones that are clean for the reason of justice parties, are now in the hands of International Criminal Court and G20. The others I don't recognize, and neither International Criminal Court, and already sent evidences of it. And I never sent nothing, and also sent evidences of it to the making best, like he's stolen. And the other thing that I got saying, oh, we take it on off. Saying that I done and we done what they says. The real patriot. The whole reality and the whole truth proof gotta be false, forged, lie, crime, and the criminal degenerations, forgeries, and abominable, this disgusting crap gotta be the real patriot, of course. Seek Sodom and Kirchners, Gamar, and Babylonia, all together at once. The patriot of the hell, no doubt. So suddenly at this point, and this realities we go through, also with this came the blending of and happens right way farthest than this all. Already at the point of ladroncitas de guantes de poder, poder, poder. The original sin, the fever of the hell, take them and taken them and make them be the rottenest ever abominations. And that's what they live off. Yes, again. And tells that I want easy money by manipulating systems and justice and law, and with associated for and taking people's monies off that says it's all fraud, but they're telling the truth and showing the real character of this and the real proof. And the forgery of them and an organization of that generates them all. Poor, let's have mercy. God is going to save the rapists of all gender and all age. Because of God's mercy, and we know He made them too, and He is the devil, so they don't do whatever, even the livestock. Like the Old Testament, ancient. You can do whatever you want, you're the authority, says víboras enfermas, Sodoma, prostitución, Babylonia, with evangelic titles, with the pardon of the victim, Salat. Forgive me. And in the middle of this reality is exactly Christina Kirchner keeps on lying and making any kind of a worm shit around like she is like, and the whole eats parties, making exactly the business about my life and everybody else's, and saying that they are government and they know what they do and it's best for the patriot and they know what's good for the people. What kind of a people? The sect, the whole that goes and licks the whole ornamentary, the generations that they got on their belly, and says, oh yes, come over, I love you, my divine demonia. No divine, you got me the ironic. And Punteritos keeps on making the same generation alone. Like being up on a bus and having a communication that, oh, spends all the day delivering and we are going to do mess the borda. We are going to show it, children never do. The same the rest them lacra. And suddenly, oh, speaking in English in the middle of the Argentina, go to England. Punteros. You know what this is? Oh, it's doing this and that. In the whole of the bus, oh yeah. Sodoma. So suddenly, in the and we're robbing all the day, also the mother. And I went out of my house today, and suddenly, walking off of the door of my building, where I'm addressed, I just find out in the middle of the way a lousy son of a snake of phony Sodomanest BFA jurisdiction around my addresses. And this disgusting hell shit will never turn to looking at me and my mother walking on the street, not in the walking path on the street and taking way to the bus stop where I normally go around, seen me and put the hand in the gun and went the subtle like the ancient times. I thought then and I said, Your Honor, this is happening like the ancient times, coming again. And went to rob with the mother and are always together robbing all around and telling the people. And that's what they do. Sodoma phony, and we're supposed to go into the bank where my mother has the retirement, Nation Bank. And the point of this whole fought Lemet Hevel and Fahim, where were the two pedophilic degenerates are waiting for, they grabbed us and they wanted to us, always does, and we went to, here you go, see? And we came to Flores, never heard. See it. So suddenly, when come back, lady, when Sahi Lamatli, when Fatanim, Inskot Lemevant, Claricus, Kabelet, Himefakleris, Heses, Fatlenes, Artia, Shme and Khalkanim, were all the day delaring on the street, but for other side, were all the day blowing our men up. And for other side, were that separate nymph, and for the other side, went in a hurry into Rio de Janeiro delivering 8,000 kilos of cocaine and just came back with the bodies. We have them all in jail. No one ever done nothing, neither I. And it's the excuse of forgery. See? And whoever says enough goes, Tom, I command. Oh yeah, of course. Or suck it. So suddenly, this is what I'm gonna say to you, and I'm sorry the terms, but it's exactly that lousy hell shit patriot of Cristina Kirchner and all sick shit associated like her. And she applauds, of course, bravo, bravo. Nacionalista del infierno. So suddenly this, Blefen Hame Benchladin, Iskop Blefen Hame Benchlidish Katlien Sechatle Metrinim, that in Katle de Shechetitaf at Noth. Shkeltlenin. In Flachitikam of Latias Kotladia Tacheti, Shkelfach. Ambertem of Leben Schnokliti Hechat, Ni in Plat, Maamfech, Slitrin. Needs to go to murder people, needs to go to destroy people all around for they to command and murdering even ICCs, United Nations states, especially US and Israel and Spain, Italy, Swiss. We command, of course, government of the world, and saying all of the interests are going to be ours because of we command. Make the strategy, put our people, they handle, and we see who we kill. The patriot of Cristina Kirchner, officialism, and Aníbal Fernández, pedophilic. The generation that I'm gonna show you about this one right now here. https www. Las obras del oficialismo argentino y su imperio de degenerados. Aníbal Fernández, una leyenda de pedofilia y de abominación como ninguna otra vista. Point INT F6. Last key and recall my site, Last BLYTT ISIS in New York. And the rest all that I just said to you. https www. When the fever of the hell burns, the hell meat must get the meat of the hell. Point INT F12. Just like before. Alejandro BLANCO REDEMI, Buenos Aires, from a Burger King here in Rivadavia Avenue, almost Gavilan Street intersection, Flores neighborhood, and sick of this whole damn crap. Forgive me this for the day, we already have enough. I give it this for this moment, and I hope some better to come from now on. Your honors, everything you need, you got it with Pelfi and Slim Shahed. You can get inside of the web frame, like we say, over Control Shift F7 PTRTMT 2020 PTRTMF FF14 small caps all. Downloading F12. You come for the black pion for Klidish Katani, whatever you need. Tony already has this. And ask you please to be safe there. The flights are all here and you cut everything. And this is exactly what we suffer still. I'm sorry for this whole situations, you know, we're the same ones that were prepared like Dalbert told you, and I know you're going to watch this video. there you have it all, and please establish security. You are about 2 hours each, the first ever flight to landing there in the US, and the 3 hours, the one that will land in Tel Aviv, Israel. So there you are going to have everything, and Delbert can help you as well with whatever you need. Sorry for this, and forgive me people my misproper, and Adonai will help us. Shalom.